What's up? Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today I wanted to get into Lamar Jackson requesting a trade. He wrote a letter to the fans pretty much explaining why he's requesting a trade, which he wants big guaranteed money. The Ravens are not willing to cave and give him all the guaranteed money, and that's pretty much the gist of this story. So why am I talking about it? Does it have an impact on the Jets? Yes, it absolutely does. So if you're on the internet or just, I don't know, have shown any sort of pulse over the last couple of weeks, I'm sure you've heard the word leverage get thrown around a ton when discussing the New York Jets and the Green Bay Packers. Who holds the leverage? Is it the Jets because the Aaron Rodgers came out and said that he wants to play for the team? Is it the Packers because they don't have to trade Aaron Rodgers anywhere and the Jets are desperate for a quarterback? You can make the case for either side. We've seen it made for either side, and I think this news helps the New York Jets because now the Jets can go, okay, well, if you're not going to deal us Rodgers, then we'll pivot to Lamar Jackson, and like you're SOL. Then what do you do? Then because Aaron Rodgers said that he wants to play for the New York Jets. Do you want to drag this out? And do you want to have, I mean, maybe then the rebuttal will be, well, I will trade him to Baltimore. Does he want to go to Baltimore? Does he want to play in the same division with Joe Burrow? Like, there's so many questions here on this list. It doesn't have to be as complicated as it's being made out to be, but I think Lamar making himself available is only a good thing for the New York Jets. Do I think they'll pivot and actually trade for Lamar Jackson? No, I don't think so. I think he's probably headed to the Atlanta Falcons. That'd be my guess. I know they came out and said that they're not really interested, but Atlanta, Washington, those are a couple teams that I think could absolutely use his services. Maybe Indianapolis too, if you want to keep him in the AFC. That would be a spot for him to go. But what are the Packers going to do with Rodgers? They can't just sit him and have a $30+ million cap hit sitting there on the bench when they want to go to Jordan Love. And then Jordan Love will say, oh, well, trade me. I don't want to deal with it. And then you're just making your workplace entirely toxic. It makes sense for both sides for this thing to get done and get done sooner rather than later. And this week at the owners meeting, when all the GMs, all the head coaches, and the owners, we know the Packers don't have a traditional owner setup, everyone's together. Iron out the details, get it done this week, and let's get it over with. That's my take on it. Let's get it over with. But I think Lamar Jackson making this public and saying that on, March 2nd, that he requested a trade from the Baltimore Ravens, I think that only helps the Jets' cause in this. Let me know your take on it. I'm Matt O'Leary. I'll catch you next time.